Welcome back, everyone, to episode 14 of my Suikoden extended cut / complete playthrough. In the previous episode, it's been a couple of months since I recorded, but we did make our way onto the western continent and start exploring some of the villages that were right on the edge of where we entered from Gaian Fortress, I think is what it was called. We did go to the 3 cities that were in the immediate area. There was one called Lac Virginite, one called Premier L'Amour, and we are currently in, what was the last one called? Blanking on it. It's something, a Bière Blanche. I looked up what all of those stood for. Bière Blanche is like wheat beer or white beer, something like that. Lac Virginite is Lake Virginity, and Premier L'Amour, I think, is first love. I don't speak French naturally, so I had no idea what any of those meant. Why were those chosen, the names that were chosen by Milich when he renamed the cities? I have no idea. I'm sure we'll find out eventually when we get to meeting him. Maybe it's just because he's really kooky and thought those were better names. They actually have real names that were used as replacements. They are Teien, Rikon, and Ante. I think we're in Ante right now. In between episodes, and it's been a couple of months since I did this, but I did manage to successfully farm for one of the items that we were trying to get in order to get Jabba, of all weird names, to join us. We needed to find the nameless urn, which was a drop from the enemies in the area. We've managed to pick that up, and I'm going to go ahead and turn that over to him so that he will join our party. In addition to that, I needed to grab a pair of characters because we were going to try to gain a few more recruits before the end of this episode, which we may or may not be able to do. Apparently the quest in order to gain them in the party is kind of tough because it involves you winning a fight in only 3 turns. And even though we grinded a little bit to get Tai Ho and Yamku up to kind of where we're at party-wise, we still may be a little bit under-leveled, not able to actually get them to join us. But we're going to give it a shot in this episode. If we fail, no big deal. You can retry the attempt as many times as you like until the pirates actually join you. And they are pirates that are going to be joining us. But we had to have Tai Ho and Yamku in the party in order to do that. So let's go ahead and get moving. We want to go back to Rikon and Teien. And I think the easiest way to do that would actually be to just go ahead and use the blinking mirror, go back to home base, and then teleport directly to those 2 cities instead of trying to walk across the map. Plus, I wanted to check something. There's some stuff that we have to buy from both of those cities, and we may have the ability to actually do that without even needing to go to them. We'll find out as easy as going to the shop, and we hadn't done this since the last episode. We now have a runesmith, an armorer, and an item shop. So we have everything that we need purchasing-wise in this area. We've talked about it a bunch of times in the series. We still need to go to each shop that we see in any new towns because every time we do, we gain the ability to buy whatever's in the inventory back at home base. So Chapman should be able to sell us all the armor we've seen up to this point in the game. See, look at that. So anytime we see a new piece of equipment, even if we don't buy it right away, we can always come back here and buy it. And I think that includes one of the items that we could pick up real early in the game, wing boots, which was only equipable by Cleo, and now we have the ability to buy it for anyone in the party that happens to be able to use those. I think it's exclusive to mages, which is why no one in the current party can use them, because none of them are specifically mages, but we have the ability to buy those now. Now, what I wanted to do was see if Chandler is selling something that was for sale in Teien and Rikon, which is right here, blue paint and yellow paint. We needed those, and we needed blue seeds and yellow seeds, which they have. So go ahead and buy them. We'll throw them in the... Who cares? Just, yeah, right there. Yellow paint. So we don't have to go back to Rikon and Teien for anything outside of what we were already going to do, which is to get on the ship there, go into the lake, and then try to make it to the pirate fortress. Go find what's his name? Tank? Punk? Whatever his name was. Stupid name. He's big and dumb, so let's call him Tank. Hi, I'm Tank! There he is. Oh, it's Rock. Excuse me. Whatever. A monosyllabic name. Yeah, no big surprise there. Drop, withdraw. It's drop. That's what we want to do. All right, so drop the blue flower seeds. And then drop blue paint. Yellow paint. Yellow flower seeds. Now, outside of whatever specific mission parameters we require those items for, I think yellow paint and, well, all the paints and all the flower seeds are used to decorate your base. We may not be able to do it yet because we haven't actually gotten enough of the base padded out or fleshed out where we can actually go to them. Hey, there's Mina, the dancer we picked up. Where you should be able to, like, find just a random pot, like, sitting on a shelf or a table somewhere. And you can walk up to it and hit a button, and it'll ask you if you want to plant some seeds there, and then you can, like, decorate the base with whatever types of stuff you want to do. Just like the vases, you would put them in the sauna here. You can also decorate the walls, I think, in, I don't know if specific rooms or entire floors with the paint, and it should change it to whatever color you want. All right, let's go back down to the teleporter. And we're going to head to Teien, I think is where the boats were. How's my group doing? All right, they have full health and magic. And let's get moving to Teien. What spell is she trying to remember? Hey, here's what I need you to do. Send me to the place. This place. Uh-oh. Pirate theme? Here comes pirate theme. Gar! Ahoy! I think this is the boat we have to get on. I love this song. It's so jaunty. Board boat. Yeah, see. And you can ride around just like you could before. I want to say the base we want to go to is over here. If I'm wrong, I am wrong, and we'll move to where we're supposed to go, which may be to the west. This isn't our base, is it? Oh, it's our base. Okay, never mind. I don't know, halfway there I was like, wait a minute, is that my base? Alright, so I guess it's the island up this way. Good news is it doesn't seem like we ever get in fights on the water. How would that work? Would they just show the ship and then you were on the deck of it and fighting whatever thing climbed onto the deck? Like it was a squid or fish or something. I assume this is where we needed to go? It sure is. Pirates' Fortress. Guess what song's gonna play here, too? Come on. Play it. No, they're not playing it. I wanted to hear the pirate ditty. Alright, so I think we have to talk to the center guy to start the fight. Hi there! That's mean. Leonardo. We run things around here. Ah, a whole lot to check in this one. All right. Yeah, they have a really hustling and bustling building here. All right, let's talk to the guy that we needed to talk to. Hey, Anji, you're just wasting away. Why don't you give us a hand? Wasting away? Me? Watch your mouth. I'll show you who's wasting away. Get ready to fight. All right, fight. All right, then. Leonardo, Kanak, don't pull any punches. Wah, 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 wah. All right, so we're going to... I don't think this rune's going to help me here. I don't think you can make one of them disappear in a void of darkness and despair, which is what I assume Deadly Fingertips is supposed to be doing. In between recording the last episode, like 2.5 months ago and this episode, I did determine how the pieces, the rune pieces, work. The rune pieces are the ones that you put into your weapon, and they add like an attribute like lightning or fire or whatever. Apparently, there's a number that you'll see next to your weapon whenever you put it on there. That number indicates how many individual pieces you put on a weapon, because I think you can put up to three on each weapon, or on a weapon of the same type. And the more of them you do, the more powerful the effect that you're hoping to get out of that. So in the case of Nub, I think he has a lightning rune piece, or thunder rune piece, whatever it is. So if I added 3 of them, he would do 3 times the potential damage with lightning. If it was a character like Gremio or Victor, one of those two has an item that restores health when he uses it. If you have 3 of them on there, you get even more health back every turn if you stack them. So that's why you want to do it that way. He has Rainstorm? No. Rainstorm. Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and burn up all the really good magic right now. A Unite attack. Sure, why not, idiots? Do it. What do you have? Play Guardian, Voice of the Earth. I have no idea what any of those do. I don't want to waste a turn if we're trying to beat these guys, so let's do it. Kick their ass! Yeah. I didn't do much. Ooh, counter! Suck it! All that, and he didn't die. That's a problem. We may not win this. And, oh, those 2 idiots are down. So if we don't do it in 3 turns, the fight ends. We're probably not going to be able to do this. Raging Storm. Raging Blow, rather. We'll do it again because it hit everyone, so there is a cumulative value to all that extra damage. Yep. And, well, you can't do anything. Well, I mean, ow. Ah, screw it. If someone dies, they die. Not a big deal. Voice of the Earth? It hits everyone, I guess. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Key up! Not dead. Yeah, we're not going to win this. We have to come back and do it later. That's fine. Oh no! Victor! Did we just win? Oh. Well, we got 1. We got 1 of them. That's not going to be enough. Alright, so fight. I mean... Raging Blow? Sure, why not? Let's do it on this guy. Attack. We'll focus all our fight, and I don't want to waste a turn on that. Yeah. Rune. Oh, that's not gonna... We can't do it again. Alright, attack. Attack. Well, that's it. We're not gonna win. Unless they have lower health. Which would be amazing. Nah, we can't win. If that wasn't enough to kill him, this won't finish it. Yeah. Worth a try. Oh, maybe they'll let us keep going. Interesting. Okay, whatever. We'll keep going. Do this one, because I have a feeling the other guy's toast, so don't want to waste magic on someone who's not going to take enough damage to merit that hit. Oh, wait, what does Clay Guardian do? Yeah, that's what I thought. It just guards... Okay, no. We want to try to beat this group. Come on, do it. There we go. Hey, we did it. Let's see if that counted. Because I thought you had to do it in 3. Maybe you don't. Ton of experience for everybody for finishing that fight. Nice. 1800 bits. Join us.
Not bad, Tai Ho. Sounds like fun. I understand how you feel. Let's teach those Imperials a lesson. What about you two, Leonardo? Kanak?
Kanak? I don't know how you say it.
If you go, we go too.
Of course! Alright, cool. We got these guys. I was worried you had to come back and do it later, but it looks like we had what we needed to get it done. Okay. Now the base is populated by the even harder guys that you have to beat to get even more people in your party. Board. Let's go back to home base, take a quick nap at the inn, and then we will continue our journey. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just the best, I guess. Tell you what we want to do if we have the ability to add them. Because we had been trying to keep our party at parity as much as possible, but some of those characters, the real crap ones that don't really do much in battle, I don't know if I'm going to be that worried about keeping them all at parity. That may be work that I do off camera. I do want a character who's going to add significant value to our combat ability, and that's going to be Kai. We got to have Kai in the party so that him and Nub can do their hit everyone attack, basically. Okay. I am tired. Stay. Oh, let's save while we're here. Save. We are at this one. Overwrite. There we go. Takes you back to the days when you had to choose carefully how many save files you put on your memory card because you only have 15 blocks. Back when PlayStation or Sony was like, yeah, we're going to give them memory cards, but we're going to make them save in specific blocks for each of those save files they wanted to make. I had like 8 memory cards, and I had them separated by what genre of video game was going on there. So like I had ones for action games, some for RPGs, I think one just specifically for Gran Turismo, because it turns out they took up a lot of save data for those files. I guess I have to go upstairs. I'm looking for Mathieu. Oh, god damn it, where is he? Mathieu! I was also really cheap, and I didn't get the official cards because it was like, and they're way too expensive. Hey, look at this third-party card. I can get it for half the price. Did any of them fail? You bet. Was I upset when they did fail? You bet. Where? There he is. God damn it. This wouldn't be a problem if they didn't keep changing the layout of the base. All right, change. Eject. Tai Ho. And Yamku. And let's admit. First, we're going to go through and see how many people are really underleveled and desperately need to be included so they can level up and catch back up to us. I mean, maybe? She is a mage. We don't have a ton of those in the party. Or any, really. Lorelei, the idiot who didn't want to join us until we reached a certain level, and she doesn't even meet that level. What a goof. Stallion, what was he at? 16? Lepant, oh boy, he's falling behind. May not be a bad idea. Maybe throw Lepant in, or well, Kai is the one we want right now. Yes, add to the party. And a mage might not be a bad idea. Let's see how many mages we have. I don't think she's a mage. I guess you would be able to tell by the magic level, right? 59. Hellion. Good lord. Look at that. She has the Mother Earth rune. So it's even more powerful than the Earth rune. Yeah, look at that, 37. So they were way over leveled for what we were supposed to be able to do. Lot, Moss, Meese. I think there is a moose at some point that joins you. We put in an effort to level Sansuke and he sucked. All right, let's do someone who is going to very clearly be a mage that's underleveled right now. We do Luke, because he was one of our mages that we needed to build up. I don't know if she's a mage. Stat-wise, does not look like that's the case. Sylvina's absolutely going to be a mage. There's no way they expect her to be... I mean, look at her magic stat at level 12. She already has 3 and 1 for the magic points. And maybe Meg. Unless there was someone else. I mean, obviously, Cleo's a mage. Eileen. Maybe we should do Eileen. She has an earth rune. What does Meg have? Nothing. Sylvina doesn't have anything. Alright, so... let's add Sylvina. Add her to the party. No change. Alright, get out of there. We're gonna have to go equip them because everything requires some more goddamn inventory churn. It's interminable. Yes. Let's speed things up. Get to the first floor so we can get to our shops. Smart move. They put all the shops on the bottom floor so you don't have to do this nonsense every time. I would say... let's see what our rune sets are. Lightning. He's got Earth, which is protective, but it also has some physical attack. Maybe make her a fire mage. As dark as that is, because her village got burned down. She got a taste of the fire, and now it burns her soul. Unless there was another crystal in here that we hadn't seen. Yeah, I can't even buy fire, apparently. Well, never mind. Okay. So, Earth, I guess? Or no, that's what Gremio has, right? Gremio? Yeah, you already have it. I guess we can make her a mage, or a healing mage. Yeah, give her a water rune, whatever. Buy water rune. Give it to Sylvina. Alright. Hit them out. Yes, I could go to my inventory and probably find the gear that we want, but we're not going to do it that way. Alright. Buy. Sylvina. Armor for both. Ninja suit for Kai. And magic armor for Sylvina? Yeah. And then I don't think either of them can use a shield, but they can both use, obviously, this other stuff. So, oh, I was about to say, I thought I was on wing boots for both of them. Let's give the wing, well, is that the best I can do, though? All right, so defensive 14. Yeah. I think, well, Rose Brooch would be close, but neither of them can use it. 15. The guard ring is a little bit better for defense, but you don't get the speed boost, so I think I'm going to give 2 wing boots to Sylvina. And then, I guess, 2 guard rings to Kai. And then neither of them can use shields, so no big deal there. All right, let's hit them up. items. Oh, wait. Equipment. That's what you're supposed to do. There we go. Armor. Sylvina, put headgear on. Put your robe on. Put on wing boots so you can fly away. Then we need to give her... She doesn't have a rune yet, does she? Oh, she does. All right, let's go put that on. Work? Work. Yes, work. And no one else needs a rune. We're good there. We don't need any money. Gaspar has been a boon for our party because he's allowed us to constantly churn our cash reserves whenever we run low very quickly. Now, yeah, I do have to do a little bit of save scumming to make sure that I'm not also losing money at a similar pace, but it hasn't been that big a deal. We can do up to a level for both of the characters that probably need it, but we can't go any higher than 9, I think, with this Smith group. Yeah, he can't go any higher than 9. All right, so we can level up Sylvina, the Night Bow. Now it's the Moon Bow. And then we would have to go to Ante, I think is where we found the smith that took us up to 12. All right. And again, rune fragments. If you had them and you wanted to stack them, you have to stack them. You can't mix multiple different rune fragment types. It has to be the same one or else you'll lose whatever you had on them. Let's steal some herbs for Kai and Sylvina, and I think an antidote. Detach Yamku and... Well, no. We won't detach what they have. They can keep it. That's fine. Holy crystal? No. Old book, volume 1. Needle, escape, no. Necklace. Well, maybe I'm all out of herbs that I can hand out. Wait. Here we go. Medicine. All right, so give to Kai. Give to Sylvina. And we'll give 1 antitoxin to Sylvina so she has... I wanted to make sure that at least 2 people in the party have it. Gremio. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Back out. Let's go. Basement. Back to Ante. Back to the main quest line. I know, it feels like we didn't get a whole lot done in this episode. We did get 3 new people. So I will count that as progress in the game. Alright. Ante, please. I hate that they have the original city names when the cities have all been renamed, so it makes it extra confusing. Not there. Oh, that's confusing. All right, up the steps. Where the hell's the blacksmith? I hope this is where you can do it. I would have thought it would be over on this side of the city, but... They sell. That ain't it. No. Where the hell is it? No. If I go further north, that just leaves the town, right? Yeah, it just leaves the town. Okay, fine. We'll go to... Maybe Rikon was the one that had it. Alright, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Well, since he's in the party now, let's use our Unite attack and just hit everybody. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Key up, boys. Key up. And a key up. Dead. Oh. Dead. Oh, not dead. Oh, not dead. One left alive. Damn it. All right, free will. Finish it off. So Kai will gain a couple levels, and Sylvina's just going to power level probably 5 times. All right, so he get 1, 2, just 2. You're going to get like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. Look at that. Oh, and what's our group layout looking like? Formation. I mean, it's not terrible. This is probably the right way to do it. Maybe put her behind... Oh, no. She's behind the right person. Victor has the most health, so he is the least likely to die. This is not where we wanted to go. Let's go this way. Rikon is this way. Right there. Also, we gotta go find Jabba. I think he's here. Oh, mitale solo. Oh. Ships ahoy! There he is. I'll do anything you ask. All right, well, I'll tell you what. How about you appraise... Let me see. Gee. I give up. This is most certainly a precious item. I can't believe there exists an urn that I'm unable to appraise. A promise is a promise. I'll do anything you ask. Join me. Ask for money. About 30 bucks. Yeah, sure. Here, 30 bucks. Is that all? No problem. I'm no fighter, but my eyes will be useful. We're just going to take his eyes out, throw him on the street. All right, we got him. Now, where is that damn blacksmith? Maybe it's Teien. Oh, that's annoying. Damn it. All right, let's go to Teien. I think this is where we needed to go all along, so. Avast there, matey! All hands on deck! There we go. Hey, make my weapons good. There we go. Bing, 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 dong. Bing, 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 dong. Conjurer? He hasn't conjured a single thing yet! I don't see him exercising anything with that weapon. Carbon. It's going to become the meteor bow. It's not going to become a meteor bow. Shoulda known. Alright. Good to go. They are kitted and ready to maybe help us. I guess it depends on how quickly they get to parity with the rest of the group. I need an inn. This was the inn, right? Yep. And a shop for items. Yo. How many bits? 150. This better be the best bed I've ever slept in my entire life. You got lucky. We'll drink there. All right, so we need to take a boat. May have needed to talk to someone in the harbor here. May have been this guy. Again? Yeah, again. You guys again. What do you want? Well, maybe he won't do it yet. What we need to do ultimately is we need to find something that'll allow us to defeat the poison. Hate that name. No, that's not her. The poison that Milich is using, or the pollen, whatever it is. Board boat. And I think we have to find the alchemist or the herbalist, the guy that was in Rikon, but we can't do anything about it yet. we're supposed to go south. We can't do. Never mind.
I'm not going anywhere.
Alright, well, maybe we gotta go back to Teien and talk to a couple more people if this isn't gonna do it. I don't think we're supposed to go this way. I don't think we're supposed to go this way. I don't know that we're not supposed to go this way. Yeah, we're probably not getting through there. Answer is, we're not. Alright, game, fine. I'll go back to base. Actually, we're just gonna go back to Teien. Your options are go to Kaku, Teien, or home base. I'm not sure what the point of this was, other than if you want to sail back to your home base, which we don't need to do right now. Thought this is where we had to go, but maybe I'm wrong. Can't talk to that guy. He wants us to gain like 11 levels. You're the Liberation Army, right?
I knew it. Gotta do something about this town.
Trying. All I can think of is making fun of the weird music. Here we go. I mean, Premier Lamore, there used to be a famous pharmacist named Liukan. They said there's no medicine that it can't create. Well, we tried that and we couldn't find it. Gar. And he's not going to do anything because we haven't gained any ground yet. Let me double check and see if they said where I have to go. Boarding the boat at the docks in Rikon. We're in Teien. We got to go to the boat in Rikon, which is a different... It's south of the bridge at Garen Fortress. Or Fortress Garen? Whatever. Alright, that's why we couldn't proceed. I went to the wrong city. There it is. Found it. Alright, let's hop on. Moving on. I like the idea that none of them actually know how to sail, so they're constantly crashing into the shore. We're really bad at sailing, but we have spirit. And somewhere along the path here, we're going to hit an impediment that we can't get past. There it is. I don't know what happens if we try to go through it. Rapids! Rapids. 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 Can't go any further that way. And I can't just get off on the shore anywhere. I think we have to go back to home base now. Oh, okay. So we're... Boy, this part was handled clumsily. You're supposed to go back to home base, and then another cutscene is going to take place where we realize we don't know what to do. Maybe Mathieu will tell us what we have to do after we get there. I'm not sure why you couldn't advance. Oh, there we go. Didn't even make it that far.
What should we do? We can't go any further.
We can't do this with an ordinary boat. Okay. Thanks, guys. Alright, so we gotta go to Teien. Oh, this is probably where we talk to Gen, and he'll help us out. Because he was the guy who said he could sail anywhere, or something like that. Hey, yo, Gen! I'm back. Give us a kiss.
You guys again. What do you want?
We need a boat that can beat the rapids.
Rapids of Dunin, eh? Interesting. All right. Again, we'll show you what I can do. I can't do this alone. An ordinary boat will never make it.
Then what will you do?
I have some ideas. Old Camadol next door should be able to help us. Even if he's half dead. Let's go see him.
Oh, alright, well. I'm sorry, Sylvina. You're out. Kai's more useful.
Look at this sign here. The old geezer thinks he's a big shot. Hey, old man, I know you're in there. Come out, you bum, or I'll break down the door.
You again. I told you not to disturb my experiments.
Here you are, you creepy old man. You should get some sunlight. You look sick. Come on out.
I warned you not to call me old man. What do you want with me anyway? Bring these delinquents with you.
Delinquents? Don't you dare insult young master. I can understand such language for Victor.
Well, wait a minute. Don't confuse the issue. Hey, geezer, you know the Dunan Rapids? I was gonna ask you how they can be navigated, but come to think of it, a senile old fool like you wouldn't have a clue, right?
Watch your mouth. I can do anything, depending on time and money.
So there is a way.
Of course. I'll show you. Step inside.
Cool, we'll take that.
Look at this. This will get you over the rapids.
It's a fire. What is it?
It's a machine that moves by burning oil.
Machine that runs on oil. Sounds ridiculous. So if you attach this to a boat, you can travel upstream.
Correct.
Okay, let's take this to Plummy Lamar? Promy Lamb? Pram Yam Lobby?
They don't know the names of the cities.
Premier Lamar, you idiot.
Shut up! Who can remember a stupid name like that? Let's go to Rikon.
Take good care of this machine. It's fragile.
What?
You mean?
We have to carry it!
Of course. You plan on letting a frail old man carry this?
Oh, crap. All right, fine. We gotta get rid of Kai. Damn it. You better be worth it, old man. Let's go to the blacksmith and make sure they're equipped. Watch, they're both like level 3. And then I cry. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not surprised at all at that one. Regular steel. So he's just carrying a big block of steel. He just has a like 1 foot by 1 foot cube of steel, and he smacks it against flint to make fire. That's how he fights. Heavy steel. Oh, now it's heavier. All right, Camondole, let's fix your steel rod. It's going to become something harder than steel. It's going to become iron rod next. Oh, it's a master rod. What's harder than steel?
Master is harder. They're talking about me.
Bing. This has been very expensive. Rod of Hermes. What's harder than master?
Hermes is harder, mister.
That's it, right? Everyone good to go? Good to go. I don't think they had any equipment on, did they? If I had to guess. Not great at all for either of them. Damn. Okay, well, if they don't put me through a long cutscene, because I don't think there was an armor shop here, we may need to run back to home base real quick and then kit them out. Easiest way to do it. What are their levels? I mean, they might gain a few levels just in a handful of fights, but let's see if I can use the blinking mirror and go home. I sure can. Look at that. Save me a little grief. Also, if neither of them have a rune, we might stick a rune on them. I'm guessing Gen is going to be a fighter. No idea about Camendol. He doesn't appear to have a ton of magic points. Well, no, he does. Kind of. Yeah, we'll give him a magic rune. Alright, so let's do... I wish they would let you reorganize these, because some of them are just placed in the stupidest way. Marksmanship, counter... Killer Crystal, probably a good one for Gen. And then... I suspect Camendol's going to be completely useless in battle, so let's give him a Water Crystal. And kit them out. Alright, bye. Just getting two people geared up. That is a lot of money spent. Alright, so those are the helmet choices. Let's give Gen the headgear. Give half helmet to Camendol. They can both put on ninja suits. Good. Just a bunch of ninjas running around in the field. Let's see what's so weird about that. Yeah, if he can't put wing boots on, technically he's not a mage. And I don't think there was anything in here. Neither of them can use shields. They can both use guard rings. And that was it. So yeah, guard rings. 4 guard rings. Just keep spending on things for these new people who stay in the party for 5 minutes. And health. Gonna buy fresh herbs for them too. Do we need another person with antitoxin, or are we good? We need another person with antitoxin. Camendol, that's your job. Oh god, the further we get into the game, the more this crap we're gonna have to do, where we're just kidding people out for half the damn episode. Alright, next. Equipment. You. Helmet. Ninja suit. Guard ring. Guard ring. Alright, let's do the... Oh, look at that! I hadn't even noticed that he had gotten put here. They bumped over our runesmith. Alright, so attach. Done. Attach. If I'm not mistaken, you can take these off and you can trade them around. You can reuse them. There's no penalty for removing a rune after it's been attached. Which would make sense. Why would you want to lose those items? Alright, so... It's gonna take 10 minutes, probably, just to get back to where we had been. We're almost at the end of the episode, and we've barely done anything. That's fun. We're gonna make progress, I swear. Teleport me back to Rikon, because that's where we needed to go, right? Hopefully they don't tell me that you had to walk from Teien to Rikon in order to complete it. No, the game took over. I'm not doing any of this.
Here we are.
Good. Let's go ahead and unload the equipment.
Thank God I can bid this load farewell. It was pretty tough fighting with this on my back.
You didn't fight a single person.
Hey, geezer, let's get to work.
I don't have to be reminded by you.
Nub, you're all getting in the way, so why don't you go to the inn or something? Don't worry. Oh, you'll have your shiny vessel in no time.
Still not doing anything.
Damn that old man, making me carry such a heavy load. Phew, I'm exhausted. Let's call it an early night.
Oh, I didn't know there was going to be a whole cutscene going on here. A little soda in me. Zzz. Zzz. Why are we saying Victor snore? Wheeze? Uh-oh, someone's got sleep apnea. Wheeze. Gremio, perfect sleep. No problems there. No, what? Not perfect. Oh, he's upset about something. Master, I love you.
Young master, Gremio, I've taken care of you since you were tiny. Sometimes I feel as if you were my little brother. No, my son even. Initially, I wanted to repay my debt to Master Tai Ho, but now, perhaps you no longer need me to protect you.
Don't you dare abandon us, Gremio.
Up, you're up.
Why were you all waiting for me and staring?
How are Gen and his crew doing?
Where's the exit? Oh, it's downstairs. It's like, wait a minute, where the hell is the steps? I can't leave. And the game took over again.
Take a look. We worked all through the night.
Making an old man work like this, for shame.
Nub, how about a launching ceremony?
Okay. Launch. Not exactly what he meant, but whatever. Watch, I'm going to get thrown into a boss fight with 2 underleveled characters, and they're going to be able to do jack. I wonder what happens if you try to go the other way. It's probably the river narrows to the point where he can't advance, and this is the only path you can take. Well, with any luck, we don't have to do a ton of exposition here. We only have about 7 minutes. We did it! Hooray! This is Liukan, right? Oh no. Gar! There he is. That's gotta be him, right? Right?
So, it appears I tried to isolate myself to no avail.
What do you mean?
You want me to prepare some medicine, right? I'm tired of all that.
Please, sir, we must have an antidote to the poisonous flowers of Milich's castle.
Who's saying that? I don't know who's saying that. That kind of antidote would be very inconvenient. I don't know who's talking.
Who is it?
It's gotta be Milich, right? Yep, called it. I have no idea how we were doing Milich. We didn't really talk much using him early in the game.
How do you do? I am the most renowned of the 5 great Imperial Generals, Milich Oppenheimer, the Flower General.
Nonsense. The greatest of the 5 is General Tai Ho.
Oh my! This must be Tai Ho's lowly servant, and this here is Nub McDole. Your father must be in tears to know that his son is a traitor to the Empire. Hey, you, Peacock Man, what's your business here? Oh yes, I nearly forgot. This It just won't do to have you render my sweet flowers poison useless. I shall invite Dr. Liukan over to my impenetrable, hard enough to say when I'm running out of breath, Sonia prison.
Like hell you will!
Oh, please, don't be shy. We must be going now. Nub, I'm not a sissy like Quanda, you know.
That's debatable.
Well then, goodbye, everybody.
Again, why did they use elephant sounds for all the dragons in this game? Well, we're boned.
How humiliating, having him snatched away from us in front of our eyes. Sonia prison. That's one tough place to get a break into. We better ask Mathieu for advice. For the time being, let's return to Unub Castle.
Can we go in the house? We sure can.
Gar!
Aha! We found more paint! I don't know what it's good for at this point, because we can't repaint the castle. I think we have to find someone who literally is a quote-unquote designer or interior decorator, and then we have the ability to do so. And now it's going to take the rest of the episode just to get back to the base. This game is the most time-wastiest of time-wastiers in the history of video games, because it feels like there's a lot of go here to talk to one person after a 5-minute trip. Now go back the other way for 5 minutes and talk to one person to go to the next place to talk to one person. It's not that bad, but yeah, this isn't the most compelling gameplay right now. Alright, now unfortunately you can't use the blinking mirror anywhere except the main overworld. So we had to do all that to get here to use the blinking mirror. You can't do it in towns. Use. Also, we never did get the appraiser to tell us what the nameless urn is good for, so let's do that. And then we can talk to Mathieu. Or at the very least, get Rock to take the urn out of our inventory since we can't do anything with it. Yes, you can now appraise the thing that you didn't appraise before. Ah, damn it! Look! Can't even do it. Whatever. We tried.
Fine, I quit.
Just runs off. Everyone shakes their head and goes, that's the leader of the party. Alright, drop. Aimless urn, we don't need that anymore. Drop black paint. We didn't get anything else that we needed. Drop the headband. Karate uniform. Guard robe. And just to double check, we didn't lose those items, right? We just dropped them into his inventory. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We'll get up to the floor where Mathieu is, and we will stop the episode. Because I have a feeling what's going to happen is we'll talk to Mathieu. He's going to say, let's get the army ready, and then go attack the castle. I don't think that's necessarily what's going to happen, but it's possible. Would Milich use the pollen there if he was defending it? Probably. So I don't know. I don't know. And he's not here. What the... Damn it! Is he in the meeting space? He is. All right, so we'll stop here. All right, so we got Jabba. That was the appraiser, so we now have basically the full suite of abilities at home base. We have the ability to blacksmith our equipment, not to the best level yet. We have to find at least one more blacksmith Because every time you find them, I think there's 4 of them in total, they add like 4 levels of blacksmith ability to your blacksmith, or 3 or 4, something like that. We got the 3 pirates, who I've already forgotten the names of. Leonardo. Well, I have a thing here. I can tell you exactly what their names are. If I can find them real quick. Leo. Okay, their names were Anji, Kanak, and Leonardo. We had to go to the pirate fortress, which was really just an empty hut, and fight them and beat them in battle using Yamku and Tai Ho. We did it, so we gained 3 party members there. We had to go try to reach Liukan, who was the alchemist or medicine maker, basically in order to get something that would allow us to get past the poison pollen that Milich uses. When we tried to go that way, there was a whirlwind or some rapids, or not a whirlwind, a whirlpool or some rapids that we couldn't pass in a standard sailboat. So we had to go back to Teien, talk to Gen, who had an idea for how to get past the rapids that involved talking to his next door neighbor, Camondol. They together attached a steam engine or an oil burning engine, I don't remember what it was, to our ship that allowed us to use an engine to go past the rapids instead of relying on wind. We found Liukan before we could convince him to give us the medicine we need to, or make the medicine we need to get past the pollen. Milich kidnapped him. So now we're back at home base trying to figure out how we will get Liukan without, I guess, resorting to war. If I had to guess, they're not going to let us just straight up go into a major battle, because then Milich would use his pollen again. He's going to recommend we try to find a way to sneak into Sonir Castle in order to rescue Liukan. But we will find out about that in the next episode. That is going to do it for episode 14 of my Suikoden extended look / complete playthrough. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.